All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of WPW Saturday Night Showdown. I am your host, the Killjoy, JTB. We are 5 days away from the spookiest holiday of the year. That is, of course, the great holiday that is Halloween. Great holiday. I love it very much. You get a lot of candy, a lot of junk food. Although irresponsibly. I will say that now. Anyway, on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, we're about a month away from our upcoming pay-per-view, Resist and Disorder, which will be coming at you live on November 23rd. Ladies and gentlemen, that show is all going to be jam-packed, and I'm also going to be announcing here tonight that we have a new match that will be kicking off that episode, or not that, well, not really episode, but that pay-per-view. We'll be having an 8-man Extreme Showcase match. Showcase matches, in case you guys are not aware of how they roll. It is 8 people in the ring, falls count anywhere, elimination style. And this is also extreme, so there will be plenty of different weapons that the competitors can choose from, ranging from barbed wire bats to light tubes to chairs, tables, ladders, kendo sticks, microphone, door, stop sign. Anyway, it's gonna be an exciting matchup when we get into Resist and Disorder. But we have plenty of exciting matches here tonight, and I think we have a couple of pretty spooky matches, I would assume. Quite possibly. I mean, we have a demon hunter kicking off the night, kicking off the show tonight, in the form of Draven Dunn, the Witcher. And actually, after that, we have the Oni of Matsumoto in action. Haruka Daisuke looking to get her hands on Hi-Jinx after Hi-Jinx's entrance music, weirdly enough, kicked off during Haruka's match with Calamity a couple of episodes back. And on top of that, I actually got the heads up this time that yours truly will be in an upcoming match going up against the Awoken Hunter, that is Siegfried. So be on the lookout for that as per usual. On top of that, we have the new rookie of the women's division in the form of Shuria going up against Sayden, Bonecrusher. You have Ignatius Black in action tonight as he prepares for his upcoming pay-per-view match against Kalindar Hatafi. He'll be going up against Luther Bolfonheim. And after that, we got a triple threat match featuring the Sheriff of WPW, Montgunnery, the Netrunner Nicolas Northstorm, and the Primal of Earth, that is Sayden. In your penultimate match, you have Arctic Mantis going up against Sergeant Major Payne, which we will be hearing from Arctic Mantis later tonight, and Sergeant Major Payne preparing for his upcoming Impel in a Cell match against Bastion Butler. And on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, in your main event, you have the Underground Champion Greg Terrace going up against Merrick the Hunter. So a lot of exciting matchups to get to, but without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and take you guys down to ringside for our opening match. The following contest is a singles match set for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from Kaer Morhen, she is the Witcher, Draven Dunn. And we're on the build-up to Resist and Disorder. It was actually Draven Dunn going up against Amber Drake in that in that first ever match to determine the first WPW Rocker Girl champion. Was not able to pick up the victory, and on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, Amber Drake will be going up against the Shield Maiden known as Alma Valen when that pay-per-view comes around. And the commission has actually decided a pretty interesting main event for your go home show for the pay-per-view. We'll get into that after we introduce Draven's next opponent. And introducing her opponent. Weighing in at 190 pounds, she is the queen of the Winter Fae, Lady Kathjina. But to elaborate on what your main event of the go-home show for WPW will be, it is going to be a mixed tag team match. We haven't had one of those in a hot minute here in WPW. But it's a little interesting. It'll be all the champions of WPW facing off against one another. So you will have Fenrir and Amber Drake teaming up against Greg Terrace and Hana Matsumoto. So it's gonna be an oddball match for sure, but it's also gonna be quite exciting to see how our champions are able to you know, team up with and also against one another. And on top of that, in preparation for his cell match, Bastard Butler will be in a steel cage match against an opponent. We don't know who yet, but we'll be seeing who he'll be facing up against come the go-home show. We have Kathjina trying to lock in a submission on Draven Dunn here. Draven able to escape it. And Draven melee with a power bomb there. But Kathjina able to kick out the count of 2. Obviously, Greg Terrace in the main event. He will be defending his Underground Championship against the #1 contender, Bubba Mayhem. And as for Fenrir, we're still trying to figure out what the deal is going to be for that championship match. A driver by Kathjina. We're going to put Draven Dunn away. 2, kick out at 2. Whipped into the corner now. Slammed down onto the mat. Kathjina to the second turnbuckle. And went for a cutter there. But Draven dodging out of the way. A vicious dropkick. That was actually probably an erudite out of nowhere. Looking for the cover. 2. Kick out at 2. Already an exciting matchup to kick things off here tonight. I'll say Faye going up against a Witcher. That sounds like a sounds like a classic rivalry, like Pepsi and Coca-Cola, or can't think of any other rivalries here. Anyway, Pepsi's better. Pirates of Assistant Ninjas. There's a classic one for you there. red versus blue. Who knows? Anyway, Kathjina going for the cover up here. Kick out at 2 by Draven. Big kick to the back there. Looking for a second kick to the back. Hyping up the crowd as Draven trying to recompose himself, but a drop kick to the back there. Into the turnbuckle. Arrow slammed there, down to the mat once again. Kathjina kept on looking for that cutter. Oh no, crossbody this time. Able to land it. Getting her back up to her feet now once again. Twisting the arm, Draven kick to the gut. Lifting her up now and a power bomb by Draven Dunn. And an erudite out of nowhere. 0 wind-up required. Going for the cover. 2. Kick out at 2. I believe that was Scottish grit there. From Draven Dunn onto Kathjina now in the corner. Looking to wind things up now for a third erudite, and it connects. That could be it for Kathjina. 1, 2, 3. And here's your winner, Draven Dunn. A worthy victory for the Witcher. Exciting match to kick things off for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as we are on the road to Resist and Disorder. And one quick thing here before we get into our next match. The commission wanted me to remind everyone tonight that after this week, the rules will be changing here in WPW. Because the commission has gotten a little annoyed with all of the countout victories that some of the members of the roster are seeming to be eager to cause. And so because of that, the commission is now increasing the ring out rule after this episode. So, next episode and onwards, the ring out will now increase to 20 seconds. So competitors watch outside of the ring will now have 20 seconds to get back in the ring before they are counted out and lose their matches. And again, that will be taking effect in the episodes after this one, including Resist and Disorder. Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and head down to ringside for your second match, because the Matsumoto family ain't entirely happy right now. The following contest is a singles match set for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Lucha Queens, she is a street performer, Hi-Jinx. Honking her trademark horn past everyone she goes by, and also rocking her pair of Thrills kicks, which I always make sure to wear a pair of every episode. And introducing her opponent, being accompanied to the ring by the Synthwave champion Hana Matsumoto, she is the Oni, Haruka Daisuke. Obviously, Haruka Daisuke getting ready for her upcoming 2 out of 3 Falls match against Mirasol Summercrest. Haruka having had her sights set on Hi-Jinx once again after a little possible misunderstanding when Hi-Jinx's music played during Haruka's match against Calamity a couple episodes back. Haruka demanded a match against the Lucha Quinn, and the commission, I guess, you know, very gladly, well, I would say probably reluctantly agreed to, given that, you know, the Matsumoto family is our primary benefactors. So you gotta keep those sponsors happy, eh? But still, always props to Hi-Jinx for putting on a positive demeanor despite the matchup. Very nice, very demure. Immediately out of the gate, tried to go in for a Pele kick there, but not able to stick the landing. And speaking on social media, Bastard Butler is tweeting out saying, "Ding dong, Karma calling for guns and glory. No more taking the coward's way out." I mean, technically, I mean, yes, I don't really agree with count-out victories, but effectively, all they really have to do is just stay out of the ring longer. You didn't hear that from me, though. A springboard moonsault there, but not able to stick the landing. Haruka with a knee on the back. With the ropes and a Hurricane Rana. And a drop kick off the top turnbuckle there by Hi-Jinx to the outside. That bridging suplex there. Hana can only stand by and watch. Obviously cannot interfere in the match in any way, shape, or form for risk of disqualifying Haruka, which would also inadvertently end the streak of the Oni. But the count of 8, wait a minute, hold on here. And Haruka just in before the count of 10. Hi-Jinx probably looking to take advantage of this being the last episode where a 10-second count-out victory is possible. I go for the cover up here. 2. Kick out at 2. The standing corkscrew right there by Hi-Jinx. Oh, going to the top rope now. And a drop kick off the rope. There's a forearms out by Haruka. And into the corner, followed up by a bulldog. Oh, Hi-Jinx getting eager from all these punches. And hitting Haruka back. Irish whip into the ropes. Kick by Hi-Jinx. Followed up by a leg drop. So backs and forths between Haruka and Hi-Jinx, but Haruka with the upper hand on that fight. All right, here we go. Again, that sleeper hold onto Hi-Jinx, but looks like Hi-Jinx is able to break out of it. Unlucky, another submission hold onto Hi-Jinx. But it looks like it's not enough to put her away. Here we go, once again though. The Euthanizer locked in on Hi-Jinx, this could be it. And Hi-Jinx is tapping out. And here is your winner, Haruka Daisuke. Calamity rushing out to check on her friend. Calamity helping Hi-Jinx get to the backstage area as Haruka and Hana just look on. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Mirasol's appearing at the top of the ramp. Mirasol's just pointing at Haruka. Following the Lucha Quins to the back here. That 2 out of 3 falls match is looking to be quite intense when Resistance Assorter comes around. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I will be talking over the next match because yours truly is going up against the Awoken Hunter known as Siegfried. And I'm gonna go and prepare for my matchup. You guys just all sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. The following contest is a singles match set for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from the Dreaming City, he is the Awoken Hunter, Siegfried. And introducing his opponent, from Toledo, Ohio, weighing in at 268 pounds, he is the Killjoy, JTB. Hello? Hello? This thing on? Hello everybody, I'm McGinnis Quimblebottom here. I found this nice little room. I figure I talk over this wonderful little match here. Against, maybe... Who's this, Siegfried? And JTB's his name? Oh, wonderful move there by Siegfried. JTB looking for a rifle blow. Springboard maneuver there. Very elegant. Very excellent. A swift, very swift punch to the face there. Oof, that looked like it hurt. Thankfully, JTB was able to kick out Pin attempt. Taking him over to that corner now. I must miss it. There's blood on Siegfried. Oh, that's not good at all. Well, JTB just keeps waiting on the poor bastard. An attempt now? Very interesting. Siegfried smacking JTB down. Like, serious, I think they're called clotheslines. Sweep of the leg. Also, apparently there's birds here. That's very interesting. Very elegant maneuver there. Siegfried over the pin attempt there. JTB, kick out. JTB looking like trying to get back up to his feet, but Siegfried, oof, right to the outside of the ring. That looked very devastating. Hope JTB doesn't mind if I take a swig of this here. You're good. I prefer Coca-Cola myself. Both these chaps might want to bring the fight back into the ring, otherwise they risk a double countout. JTB must be reading my mind as he has quickly rolled Siegfried back into the ring. Very devastating kick there. And very, very elegant head scissor, spinning head scissor takedown. Kick out at 2 though. Yeah, that's not very good. The base bit there. There you go. Out to the top turnbuckle. Oh my goodness. Very excellent though, Siegfried. And here is your winner, the Awoken Hunter, Siegfried. I need to go make my exit because they don't know I'm here. Don't tell anyone I'm here. This is McGinnis Crimblebottom signing out. All right. That was a map. Wait a minute. Why does my chair feel freshly warm? And all right, what's wrong, you chuckle fucks? So I can sip my Pepsi. swear to God, if I figure out who took... Was someone here? Because I know for a fact that Pepsi's a lot lower than what it was before my match. We may need to call an investigation. Because this is unacceptable. This is straight up unacceptable. First, I lose my match to that smurfing freak out there. And then this, sorry, I'm a little bit peeved right now. Someone sat in this chair and drank my Pepsi. Anyway. Whew, okay, gotta recompose myself. Recompose yourself, GTB. They'll find out who did it eventually. They'll find out who did it eventually. Anyway. Nice match, Siegfried. Sorry if I lost myself a little bit there. I'm still trying to figure out who the... You know what? No, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. Anywho. Good match, Siegfried. Anyway. Oh, whew, whew. All right. Pat. I don't know where I was gonna go. I have nothing to talk about here. So you know what? Next match. Let's just go to next match. I need to still recompose myself after that. After that there. More women's competition next. The following contest is a singles match set for one fall. Introducing first. Weighing in at 220 pounds. Representing the Fangs of Vega. Sayden. Bonecrusher. Now we obviously know, based on a couple episodes ago, that the new the third member of the Fangs of Vega is none other than Kalindar Hatafi, who, as I said, is going to be preparing for his upcoming match against Ignatius Black come pay-per-view time. And introducing her opponent. Weighing in at 198 pounds, Shuria. Here comes the Rising Storm. That is the new member of the women's division. I actually got into I actually kind of got into a little bit of an interview with Shuria recently. Trying to get a glimpse of like her background and whatnot. You know how it is. And to quote her directly, she said, "I've been trained by the most dangerous wrestlers of yesteryear. I honed my craft and I'm ready to show them in the underground. I'm a fighter first and I strike hard. Ladies, you better get ready because a storm is rising and her name is Shuria." And you know what? Like, I can't really disagree. Because so far she's been making quite the name for herself here in WPW. Let's see how she handles against one of the other newer members of the roster in the form of Sayden Bonecrusher. And immediately a suplex there by Shuria. Very notable size difference between these two. A fireman's carry position now by Sayden. Dropping her onto the turnbuckle. A scoop slam there by Bonecrusher. Possibly looking for a bear hug, but Shuria able to escape out of it. Now just going after that arm there. Again, that submission hold, but Sayden able to get to the ropes just in time. And a vicious lariat there. Followed up by a leg drop. Scoop slam there by Sayden onto the middle rope now. Leg drop. Shuria going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. A vicious suplex there by Shuria. Sayden quick back up to her feet. Whipping her into the ropes here, dropping down. And a neck breaker there. Trying to get Sayden back up to her feet. Sayden elbow to the gut. But continuing to go after that arm. The left arm there. Sayden obviously taking exception to that. Going to the top turnbuckle now. Yelling at Shuria, telling her to get back up to her feet. And a shoulder dive. Going for the cover now. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. A Shuria to the middle rope. Double X handle off there. Another middle rope. Went for another double axe handle. Up into the corner. Oh, Jumping over. Ducking that clothesline, and another! Going for a clothesline of her own. Trey on the outside now, going after Sayden. A vicious spine buster on the outside. At the count of 7, remember everyone, this is the last episode for a 10-second count on a ring out. Sayden quickly realizing that as she rolls Shuria back into the ring. Just continuing to go after that same arm there. She could be looking for, oh, here we go. Looking to lock in the Shuria sharpshooter. It is now in on Sayden. Could be enough, but no. Taking Shuria around. Now going for the cover up. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. And neck breaker there by Shuria. Going to the top rope. Could be looking for Ocean's Wake. Oh, wait, hold on. Tell Sayden to get back up, get up to her feet. Drop kick off the top. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. There we go. Sayden. Oh, the Dominator. I'm gonna say that was a snap power slam. My mistake. It happens. But not enough to take Shuria away. Our even announced team going wild here tonight. Oh, could be looking for another snap power slam, but Shuria able to escape it. Now going to the top turnbuckle. I'm looking for Ocean's Wake. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Sayden. A scoop slam by Bonecrusher. Could be enough to put her away. 1, 2, 3. And here's your winner, Sayden, Bonecrusher. Great matchup between Shuria and Sayden. And ladies and gentlemen, we are basically at that point of the night where we gotta pay our dues, pay respects to our sponsors. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's we're gonna take a short break before we head on into our next match featuring Ignatius Black and Luther Bolfonheim. Ladies, look at your man. Now back to me. Now back at your man. Now back to me. Does he look like me? Hell no. But can he smell like me? Hell yes! Beowulf's Monster Blood Blend is my brand new fragrance from men in deodorant, body wash, and shampoo varieties. Made out of the finest ingredients gathered from the corners of the 9 realms. So now you can smell like you just wrestled a demon buck-ass naked in the midst of smoke and the scent of mead on your skin. Slayed your draconic son, and fought many a dangerous monsters of the deep. Beowulf's Monster Blood Blend. Live like a legend, be a legend, smell like a legend.
Not made of actual monster's blood. Any blood found is merely a coincidence, nothing more. Please don't sue us. Start your day right with the clean, sweet spice of Brass Kettle Blend Turkish coffee. One of the day's best perks. Because nobody does coffee better than the Turks.
Put the pep in your step with Lucky Potion, a Did It Alchemy and Catering specialty product.
Now, obviously, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that tonight's show is brought to you by Bearthame's very own Dark Ale. Goffness, the cool, quenching, deliciously malty taste of the hot sun and cool breeze. For your daily goodness, get Goffness, a DIT licensed product. And also, ladies and gentlemen, over at Mayhem's Pawn over on Pandora, hosted by WPW's very own Bubba Mayhem, it is 50% off on select products all the way until midnight of Halloween. And your select items are RPGs, healing potions, shields, and shotguns. And also, we'd like to let everyone know that the Mayhem Mobile has also hit the shop, so you can head on over to Mayhem's Pawn for a test drive. And you know, also Mayhem Trap. You can also get a Mayhem Trap for $400. Whether that's USD or Pandora money, I don't know. You do the conversion math yourself. Interplanetary economy is wonky, to say the very least. And on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, we also have to give thanks to Magitech Madness for providing us with the equipment and needs for every show that we put on here tonight, as well as the folks over at the Matsumoto family for being our primary benefactors and funding the show for us. Which obviously, we also like to remind everyone that they had that because of this, well, they were only able to get this because they bought out our old sponsors of Arasaka Japan. And on top of that, the folks, the mages, question mark, over at the Beowulf Gladiatorial Federation, as well as the medical team that the Matsumoto family has provided to us. You know what? With all that we got here, basically whatever you're afflicted by, we have the medical team to fix it. Basically. So yeah, if you're injured, you can count on both of the medical teams to help you out with such occasions. And getting a mysterious tweet on social media saying, WPW, your time is nearly at hand. Soon the 4 will be complete and the riders will bring judgment and punish those deemed unworthy. Well, that isn't ominous at all. Speaking of ominous, we're about to see a very ominous being in our next matchup. We're going to be seeing Ignatius Black as he prepares for his upcoming match against Kalindar Hatafi. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that matchup is next. The following contest is a singles match set for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Fangs of Vega, Luther Bolfonheim. And I'm getting confirmation here from the commission. Luther Bolfonheim will be taking part in that 8-man Extreme Showcase match to kick off Resist and Disorder. And introducing his opponent, weighing in at 228 pounds, he is the Dark Magician, Ignatius Black. This will be Ignatius. The upcoming pay-per-view will be Ignatius' 2-year anniversary of Resist and Disorder. Obviously, way back when he had a tables match with the likes of Heel Hat Harry, as a little bit of a callback to when he had chokeslammed a younger, more experienced magician through a table, because he something about Ignatius got jealous. Obviously, Ignatius was able to pick up that victory against Heel Hat Harry. Now here we go, right out of the gate with a forearm to Luther. Oh, to the top rope now, drop kick there by Luther from the top turnbuckle. And followed up by a Kamigoye. For a springboard maneuver there, landing right on the back of Ignatius. Ignatius with a springboard single leg drop kick. Ignatius kicking Luther away, both competitors on the outside. And throwing him into those steel steps. And Luther returning the favor, slamming Ignatius into those steel steps now. We are at the count of 6. Both the competitors need to get back into the ring. Count of 8 and Luther makes his way in. Oh, now Ignatius lifting him up now. Out of that turnbuckle, tossing him over. And diving forearm from the top to the outside. Luther, one of the few competitors on the roster willing to live very dangerously. Russian leg sweep there by Ignatius. At the count of 6, Ignatius now back in the ring. Luther with that springboard forearm, but missing the mark on it. Black going for the cover. Kick out before the count of 1. Over that springboard moonsault. But Ignatius rolling out of the way, now twisting that knee. Going after the knee once again. Going after, just continuing to go after that same leg. Crippling Luther. A big punch to the jaw there. And kicking Ignatius Black to the outside of the ring. Top turnbuckle once again. Went for a single leg drop kick. Ignatius dodging out of the way. Ignatius dropping the front of Luther onto that concrete padding. Very devastating. Luther now back in the ring. Ignatius with a suplex to Bolfonheim. Oh, here we go. Ignatius Black with the prestige to Luther. That could be enough to put him away. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Oh, to the top turnbuckle now. And drop kick. They're going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. A big foot to the face there. Ignatius whipped into the ropes. A single leg drop kick from a springboard maneuver. Oh, here we go. Very devastating kick across the face. Like, not enough to put down Ignatius. Look at those Vicar's Price or Vicar. Springboard drop kick there by Ignatius once again. Getting Luther back up to his feet. Irish whip into the ropes, dropping down. And a knee to the gut. Stomping on the face, I think he busted Luther open. To the top turnbuckle. Ignatius with an elbow drop, but Luther dodging, rolling out of the way. Luther now with a series of kicks. Now going after the hand. Both men going to the corner now. Luther telling Ignatius to bring it on. A double knee strike to the back. A springboard forearm. To his feet once again. And Luther with a Superman punch to Ignatius. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. The paid hit by Luther, but Ignatius really not happy about that. That's what they're calling on the powers that be. Their top turnbuckle. Over a knee drop there, but not enough as Ignatius rolls out of the way. That could not have felt good. Both knees landing directly on what is just thin padding for concrete. Yeah, no, I don't want to deal with that. At the count of 5, Ignatius taking Luther back into the ring. House pressed now by Ignatius onto Luther. There we go. Series of forearms out by Ignatius. And into the corner, followed up by a running bulldog. Here we go. Ignatius looking to finish things off with an equivocation. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And here's your winner, Ignatius Black. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Hatafi. Hatafi going after Ignatius. Hatafi attacking Ignatius in the ring, slamming his head down to the mat. Luther just watching. I mean, they are allies after all. Ignatius with no one to save him, and Hatafi continuing the assault. Referee getting in the mix of it, trying to separate the two competitors. Looks like Ignatius was successfully able to roll out of the ring, and out into the crowd he goes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are close to ending things off for the night, but we got 3 more matches to get to next. Next up, we have triple threat action as the Primal of Earth Titan. You know, he's here. Let's just go ahead and head down to ringside. The following contest is a triple threat match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Night City, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the Netrunner, Nicolas Northstorm. The Netrunner, also head of, I think it was Netrunner Industries. And introducing his opponent, weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the Sheriff of WPW, Montgunnery. Montgunnery. And actually, once again, confirmation here that Montgunnery and Nicolas will be two more competitors that are going to be added into that 8-man Extreme Showcase match at Resistant Disorder. So very exciting competitors so far to kick off the pay-per-view. I couldn't pick anything any better. And introducing third, weighing in at 380 pounds, representing the Primals, he is the Primal of Earth, Titan! I feel like there's a significant weight difference here. Unless they're trying to do some like 2 + 2 = 4 kind of deal. I don't know. I don't know what the commission idea is behind this, but yeah, Titan. And he may not be here tonight, but another confirmation I'm getting for that 8-man Extreme Showcase match. The leader of the Primals, Ifrit, will be another competitor in that Showcase match. Melee out of the gate. It seems like Montgunnery trying to take out the big guy. Both Montgunnery and Nicolas trying to take him out. Montgunnery with that hip toss. But now Nicolas focusing his attention. Montgunnery going after Titan once again. Power bomb there. Clothesline to Nicolas. A drop kick by Montgunnery. Now a spinning head scissor takedown to Titan. I'm not the only one who saw that, yeah? I'm not the only one who saw that? I'm not the only one who saw that. Oh, we got Montgunnery. Oh! Off the top, taking Nicolas down. There we go with the cover. Titan with a steel chair. Obviously, there are no countouts or, no countouts or disqualifications. Enziguri to the back of the head by Nicolas, followed up by a drop kick. Montgunnery back in now, taking Nicolas out. Titan lifting up Montgunnery, dropping him off the top rope. And Titan with a cutter. Oh, Montgunnery's got the kendo stick. Being up on the top side of the head there. Oh, do not give the crowd weapons. Please, for the love of God, don't give the crowd weapons. We need to get that kendo stick out of the crowd. And Montgunnery over the top onto Titan once again. Now going after Nicolas. What the spinning head scissor takedown onto the Netrunner. Titan looking for another weapon. It's a kendo stick this time. But not able to use that as Montgunnery catching him. And blocking him over that LED board on the corner. Nicolas down over the top rope once again. Montgunnery not able to hit the mark. Drop kick to the back of Titan there. Montgunnery with the kendo stick once again, attacking Nicolas. Nicolas putting Montgunnery in the fireman's carry position and dropping him onto the top turnbuckle. Titan with another kendo stick this time. Off the back of Montgunnery, not Montgunnery, Nicolas. In the corner once again, Montgunnery with a standoff. 1, 2, 3. And here's your winner, Montgunnery. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 more matches for you here left tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But before we get into our penultimate matchup of the night, we're going to hear from one of the competitors. We are going to hear from Arctic Mantis as he prepares for his upcoming match against Sergeant Major Payne.
It has been over 2 years since WBW's big show, Resist and Disorder. I fought my way to the inaugural tournament to get a chance at the world now named Rocket Boy Championship. Even though I failed, I always keep my eyes on the prize. Whether it's by an inch or by a mile, I get back up and try again. Mother didn't raise no quitter. With this year's Resist and Disorder on the horizon, maybe it's time that I get back to it and fight the best this company has to offer. And tonight, it starts with facing Sergeant Major Payne. Now, Major, I'm aware you have a history with one of the newcomers. Whatever quarrel you and Butler have, I advise you leave it at the door. Most importantly, bring your A game. I like to see how you gain the title of Sergeant. Let's give the WPW fans a fight to remember. For I am Arctic Mantis, and I need to figure out one of these Ensteiners.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and take you guys down to ringside for your penultimate match. The following contest is a singles match set for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 325 pounds, hailing from the frozen north, Arctic Mantis. And speaking of Arctic Mantis, he has a little bit more to prepare for, as he's going to be, again, another confirmation from the commission. He's going to be another competitor in the 8-man showcase match at Resistance Disorder. And introducing his opponent, weighing in at 265 pounds, representing Guns and Glory, Sergeant Major Payne. And tweeting on social media with Bastard Butler, tweeting out clarifying with Arctic Mantis, saying, Mantis, I have no quarrel with you and do not intend to drag you into my issues with Payne. Which, I mean, you know, very respectful quality to have. There we go. Arctic immediately had something planned, but Major Payne reversing out of it, lifting, trying to lift up Arctic, but Arctic lifting him over. Into the corner. Mantis dodging. Scoop slam on the bottom. And sliding drop kick there onto the side of Major Payne. For the fireman's carry position, now Major Payne able to break out of it. And spear to the outside by Major Payne, following suit. And Ignatius Arctic Mantis returning the favor. Now twisting that head there. A neck crank. We are at the count of 6, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the count of 8. Major Pain applying the Guns of Glory method. But Mantis back in at the nick of time. Big punch to the gut there. A vicious head scissor takedown there by Major Pain. Mantis with a series of blows to Pain here, followed up by a suplex. Now going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. And then went for a springboard moonsault there. A side slam there by Major Pain, going for the cover. 1. Kick out at the count of 1. Oh, Mantis tossing Major Pain to the outside now. Gonna be looking, oh, for the drop kick through, but Major Pain dodging out of the way. Pain just twisting that that foot there. And with another neck crank. We're at the count of 6. We're at the count of 7. Pain probably looking for another count out victory. At the count of 8. Wait, hold on. Pain's on the top turnbuckle. Probably looking to fly to reset the count with a crossbody, but Mantis catching him. A springboard forearm there by Mantis. All right, here we go. Mantis. Oh! Side slam. What? Why is Minwano's theme playing? Wait, what? What happened? Major Pain's gonna go for a blitzkrieg? And he nails it! What in the world? 1, 2, kick out at 2, but not enough to put out Mantis. Into the corner there. Pulls onto the back of the head. That submission maneuver on, but Mantis had the ropes. Top turnbuckle once again. And a splash off the top. Mantis leaving Major Pain hung out to dry. A slam down to the mat. But Pain back up to his feet, went for a clothesline. Major Pain ducking it. A reverse suplex there by Mantis. Or Major Pain. Pain going for the cover up now. 1, 2. Take out at 2. A shoulder check by Pain. Went for the top turnbuckle, but oh, crucifix takedown though by Mantis, and over the top. Good lord! The heights this man can achieve. Tweeting on social media, Butler saying, "Oh, so trying to win by countout isn't enough for you. You try to distract your opponent as well." Obviously not too happy with the strategies that Guns and Glory have been trying to use as of late. Going for the cover now from Pain. Kick out at 2. Mantis putting Major Pain into the Tree of Woe position now. I could be wrong though, but I think those series of blows to the face were enough to potentially bust Major Pain open. Top to the top turnbuckle once more with another splash. Mantis rolling out of the way. Up to the corner, ducking under. Jumping over. And a knee to the gut, followed up by Enziguri. And a big boot to the face. Springboard moonsault there, going for the cover. Could be enough to put him away. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. I had something planned there, but Major Pain looking for that reverse DDT. Taking Pain over to the corner now. Oh. Pain lifting Mantis up. Onto the top turnbuckle. Looking to show Mantis some basic training. That could be it. 1, 2, 3. And here is your winner, Sergeant Major Payne. Oh, wait a minute. Butler come in from behind. Clothesline from behind by Butler. Butler has had enough of Guns and Glory shenanigans. Continuing to lay the beat down. Mantis is still put out. Butler continuing the beat down on the Major Payne. Major Payne trying to fight back. Oh wait, hold on. Here comes Minuano. Minuano coming out to help his partner. Butler quickly running out of the ring. Realizing the odds are against him, Butler escaping into the crowd. Mantis coming in the ring to check in on Major Payne. I gotta reiterate, everyone, that on the go-home show of WPW, Butler will be having a steel cage match with a competitor of the commission's choosing. To kind of give everyone a taste on what the inevitable Impel in a Cell match is gonna be like. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta get ready to set up for our the last matchup of the night. We got a lot of exciting matchups coming to you for Resistance, and sort of the card obviously will be posted in the week before the pay-per-view. But first, we also got like one more show left before we even get to that. But before we get in, before we even get to our go-home show, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event. The Underground Champion Greg Terrace takes on Merrick the Hunter, and that matchup is next. The following contest is a singles match set for one fall and is your main event. Introducing first, coming from a land down under, he is the Marauder, Merrick the Hunter. And I guess the announcements just keep on rolling because Merrick the Hunter will be featured in that 8-man Extreme Showcase match at Resist and Disorder. And introducing his opponent, Weighing in at 248 pounds, he is your WPW Underground Champion, Greg Terrace. He'll be putting that championship on the line. Come Resistance Disorder as he goes up against Bubba Mayhem. Obviously winning that very belt on the return show of WPW in that very, very outstanding ladder match. There we go, main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Immediately, Merrick out of the gate with a series of chops followed up by an enziguri. Flipping to the ropes, jumping over. Jumping over again, and a big boot. And immediately, Greg with a clothesline to the outside of the ring. As continuing the assault on the champion. Dropping the back onto the stomach and just chest there. Weapon in the ropes, but big kick to the chest there by Greg. Now immediately with a submission attempt here, but Merrick rolling out of the way. Oh, went for a DDT, but Merrick with a series of punches to the gut, able to escape it. Oh, Fireman's carrying down to Merrick, and then dropping him onto the turnbuckle. A springboard drop kick there by Merrick, going for the cover now on the champ. One. Kick out at one. Oh, Greg accidentally running into the ref there. Oh, now locking in a submission maneuver. but Greg able to roll out of it. There's a moves followed up by an uppercut there. Going after that leg of Merrick, going for the cover now. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Big kick to the face there, followed by a springboard maneuver. They're going for the cover once again. 1, kick out at 1. Wondering what's it gonna take to put away the champ. Oh, here we go. Merrick about to lock in the Lion's Trap. Odds are Greg could be enough to tap him out. It looks like Greg was able to escape it just in time. They're just putting the beat down. Onto Greg, I think, onto Merrick, my mistake. I think he busted him open too. Out of the top turnbuckle, Greg looking to fly, but not able to hit the mark. As Merrick lands that springboard single leg drop kick. The top turnbuckle now. Merrick with a crossbody onto Greg. Could be enough. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Oh, going to the top once again. Looking to fly, but not able to stick the landing. Oh, here we go. Greg looking in inherent danger. This could be it for Merrick. And Merrick is tapping out. And here is your winner, Greg Terrace. Great showing by Greg the champ. Showing his upcoming opponent, Bubba Mayhem, what's in store. Come Resistant Disorder. That was one showdown. We got one more left until we get to our signature pay-per-view. But ladies and gentlemen, that was it for tonight's episode of WPW Saturday Night Showdown. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, in our next episode, our main event, we have a mixed tag team match. We have Fenrir and Amber Drake teaming up against Greg Terrace and Hana Matsumoto. And then Bastard Butler in your penultimate match going up against a mysterious opponent, or mystery opponent, in a steel cage match. Get prepared for his upcoming in Hell in a Cell with Sergeant Major Payne. So with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, the Killjoy JTB, and I'll see you guys next time in the underground. Have a good night, everyone, and see ya.